Welcome back, everybody, to Beyond 2000. And y'all, this game right here is why I want you to never let anybody dictate your dreams. Look at the rating. Look at the rating. At last, we back to 2100, man. And this game right here, I want you to don't ever let nobody dictate your dreams except yourself. Except yourself, man. So you know what? Like, comment, subscribe, because this is an absolute heater. We looking fresh. We looking like CIA agent Franz in the building. And then I got a funny thing to show you at the end of this. So, we got E4. Basic, normal stuff. My opponent goes Carl Khan, and I play the fantasy. He got me. He caught me slipping because I'm not too keened up on the fantasy opening repertoire. I'm not too keened up on that. But he develops the knight, or he develops the queen out. I say, okay, knight c3, gotta be decent. He plays e6, and now I'm like, do I play e5 here? Do I just develop my knight, my bishop here, play like some calm pawn moves? I like to push the center, and I'm already out of here. He's out of here. He pushes c5. I take with the pawn, and he takes with the bishop, and this is why I'm thinking I'm gravy, knight a4. I know this. In a different variation, knight a4 is so detrimental, but he hits me with some nice little queen check. I don't need to drop back. I can play c3, defend my knight with my queen. I can do that still. I need some water, bro. Let's get activated. And now, bishop takes g1. And I'm sitting there like, yo, when do we do this? When have we ever gave away bishops for knight when the knight hasn't even moved yet? Now I see why. Now I see why. I take back with the rook, and I am saucing. And that's also because low-key, he can like trap my knight immediately off rip. But he develops a knight, and now I'm like, okay, b4. I see it now. I understand it now. He drops the queen back. Queen gets dropped back, and he got pressure here. He got pressure here, and for some reason, I'm thinking this isn't even hanging. But low-key, f4 is probably the best move here to hold on to this pawn. But instead, I play bishop to d2. Lose a pawn with check. Down a pawn. I'm down a pawn Skiansky right now. In check. Fuck. Queen e2. Let's get a queen trade right now. I need a queen trade right now. You take my queen, I take back with the bishop, and we're cool. We're cool. I can go into the endgame down a pawn because you know me, endgame monster. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to find a way, and I'm going to figure it out. And now I'm like, damn, 2 pawns. I'm down 2 pawns. He's hitting my rook. Queen f2. Let's get activated. Come on, bro. Back against the wall. Back against the wall. Who do you want to be fighting? Yourself or somebody else? I'm going to tell you right now, I want to be fighting. My back's against the wall. I want to be fighting. He gives another check. I'm not blocking with the queen. I'm not going down into endgame down 2 Ponskianskis. Come on now. I know you seen my short I uploaded the other day. Down 2 Ponskianskis in the endgame is no bueno. No bueno, especially against the 2100. Bishop to e2, we block. Now he develops the knight. I'm like, yo. Rook to h1. Let's bring the rook back to this file. If you castle, I like my chances. You castle, I got queen right here off rip. I got queen right here off rip. And I like it. I like what I see. He just develops a knight, and I'm like, yo. I don't really know what to do. He's threatening this. He's threatening this, hitting this, forcing trades. It's not something I can get down with. Me, a man of character, a man of stature, I can't really get down with that. So I play f4, blocking the queen's vision. If he jumps in here, we chop the knight. He steps in. Eval bar starting to trickle back to even though. Eval bar starting to trickle down to even though. And what do we do here? The most outrageous, devious move, long castle into no protection. Long castle into no protection. Yo, queen is kind of getting somewhere it shouldn't be. It's kind of in the middle. It's kind of in the mix of everywhere it should not be. So I'm going to need you guys to stay focused. Keep your mind open because some crazy stuff's about to happen. He lashes out, pawn to a5, And my brain starts trickling. My brain starts ticking. The gears start shifting. Knight down to b2. Franz, what is the idea behind knight to b2? What's the idea of that? Well, if you go ahead and do something foolish, like a takes b, you up 3 pawns? Yo, queen's trapped. Yo, queen's trapped, buddy. Now what you gonna do? Because he can get a lot of stuff with this. He can take here. I take the queen. He takes any of these with check. I take back, and then he takes here. So he's getting another pawn and 2 minor pieces. And he's already up 3 pawns. So he's going to be up a piece of material. He takes. I take the queen. He takes the knight check. I take back, and now he takes the bishop. And I'm like, who? Let's get activated. Let's get activated. G4. I'm not playing. G4. He drops the knight back. Bishop to b4. Let's get activated. I don't want you to be able to castle. I'm hitting the knight. I don't want you to be able to castle. He jumps in check. And I'm like, I don't really want to step up because you're kind of forcing my hand like with a trade. I don't want to trade. I would like my bishop there. So I just step back, king to b1. And now he goes b5 trying to lock in that knight. Step the queen up into the business. Queen to d4. Queen to d4. What is that doing? Simultaneously hitting this pawn. Simultaneously hitting this pawn. We're going to pick up some material back. And he pushes f6, and that's not good, y'all. That is not good, and can I explain why that's not good? Because I'm going to take e4. And he resigned here. Mr. 2100 resigned here because not only am I hitting the rook, but I'm hitting the pawn. You can play something like rook to a4. What am I going to do? Yo, devious. I wouldn't even have found this. I'm not going to lie. Computer says queen to g6 check. You take m3. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I wouldn't have found it. I don't know if I would have found it. Psych, I'm lying. I would have found it. All right, but that's the game. Let's go to... Nah, actually, let's not even go to game review because I just got saucy on him. But here's the funny part. We got to go to my friend's account. Real quick. Just Kobe, bro. He sent this to me after. He sent this to me immediately after I played because he was spectating me. He said, bro, I just played this dude. I just played the same dude that I just played to get to 2100. He just played him. And look how this game goes. E4. My friend plays the Carl Khan. No. Oh, I'm trying to get him out of it, y'all. It's a disease. The Carl Khan is a disease. It's a disease. He develops the knight. Bang, bang. Here. Bishop out. Queen up. And he falls for the mate in 1. GG. It's pinned. So yeah, that was a funny game that he showed me after, and we just laughed about it. But I hope y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe, and I'm 2100, boy. We back. 2200. I'm coming for you, bitch ass. I'm coming for you. Like, comment, subscribe. Doses.